So, guys, I want to do a nice summary that is basically everything about the seasonal hardcore server, okay? So, let's start. Maybe we should start from the journey because we need to know the rewards that we are getting from here. So, why should you even play the seasonal server in the first place? Okay, so there are three different journey sections here that you see. One is given for everyone. This is the one called casual. You don't even have to pay for the premium pass to get this. Okay. Then there is this fallen part. Again, you can just check the quest if to see if they are something you could do, but mostly these are so easy. Okay, these two are too easy basically. The fallen one means if you die, you get this rewards. Okay, and then we have the unfallen one, and that this is the real deal basically. And from this one, we are gonna be getting the Unfallen Seasonal World chapter rewards, okay? So what do we actually get from here? I want to show you that from the Newer database. So let's check this out. So this is the first one. This is the one that you get even if you don't pay for the premium season pass, okay? You just finish those simple stuff and you get access to this one. You can get this on your main account that is on a legacy or fresh start server. Okay, this is not gonna because this is on season pass and you can just log in into your Nisa account, let's say, and redeem it once you complete it. Okay, this one is gonna give you this raw or is calcite stone. Okay, a gorgonite inductor and some dark matter. Okay, uh, and you might be asking, what does this do? This lets you craft an artifact of your choice. You get this recipe, you go to the NPC where you use this, and then you craft an artifact of your choice. Most likely, people are gonna be crafting PvP track artifacts since those are the most difficult ones to get. And let's say you have an account that doesn't have high enough PvP track level, and you want to get egg and you don't want to reach 50 level 50 level first and then grind on top of it, etc., which is boring. You need to have this, and you go there, you craft it. Oh, Jamie, I actually don't know that. That's a good question though. If we can craft another one, if we can craft an artifact that we already have or not, we don't have that information. But again, this is good because you can craft Ankh if you want. You can craft Serenity, without having to level up your PvP track. I know there were so many PV players that were forced to do the PvP track farm just to get their hands on a Serenity. Now it's no more. You can get this basically, but like the quests are quite easy. Like I would say this takes like 3 to 4 hours of work basically. If you okay, this is the casual one. Again, this is for the unpaid one. The fallen one is also the same, pretty much, right? This gives you the same artifact. It gives you this runewood resin. I think this lets you craft a trophy of your choice, so it's similar to this one, right? It's used in recipes for crafting all of these major trophies. You can even craft a loot luck one. Okay, all the combat ones, like the most expensive ones, will be major human, I would say, and maybe major loot luck. So if you don't have these on your main account, you can get this reward and craft it. Okay, I don't want to spend too much on this. And then we got the unfallen one. Oh, we forgot something here first. So you get these skins that you see, right? This is legs, this is boots, and this is a bow, I think. So this is basically a full set normally, but you get one half from the fallen one, and the other half comes from the unfallen one. And you complete the armor skin if you do all these, and you also get a trophy which is a very special trophy that gives you what? Extra territory standing. Like let's say you are farming your territory standings to 300, which is the maximum level. You get 25% bonus while doing that if you have this trophy. And this trophy doesn't exist anywhere else. It doesn't exist anywhere else, okay? So it's unique in that sense. The issue with this is like this one is doable. This is mostly PvP. Okay, the fallen one is mostly PvP. It is doable. Fallen means if you die one time, you get access to it. Yeah, Shima, territory reputation means standing. Exactly. And then the unfollow one, this is again, as I said, this is the real deal. This is gonna take a lot of work, and you can't die, okay? Not just you, no one in your group while you do these actions can die, right? You need to complete Gorgon, okay? You need to kill all the bosses in Gorgon. These three are from the Gorgon. You need to finish Sandworm without dying. And then you need to also finish 3 M3 mutations without dying. And by dying, I mean like fully dying. If you get downed one time, right, and someone else can res you, that is fine. But you can't be fully dead, okay? If you are fully dead, you lose access to this completely. And okay, one more thing. These two are only accessible if you have the premium pass. I don't have it right now. That's why they're locked for me. But yeah, that is the idea. And this one can be accessible for anyone. So these are the rewards. So these are the reasons why you should be incentivized to play the seasonal server. So other than that, how do we do the progression on this server? Is the question. You need to follow a new MSQ. You need to follow a new MSQ, which is actually quite short. Okay, so don't get turned off immediately. The MSQ takes around 3 to 4 hours, but you don't even need to reach. You don't even need to finish the MSQ to reach maximum level. Like yesterday, I basically run it, reached 65 in 2 hours. I had a few quests left at the end, but those were done. Like I just finished them today in an hour or so. So it took me like 3 hours to finish the entire thing. And what you get basically is what you need to do basically during that short MSQ is you start in a starter zone. It is pretty straightforward. There is just one thing that I would say it's not straightforward enough. So you need to kill a named mob around Brightwood, and it can be a name any named mob around Brightwood. I just killed one around here called around this place. There is a cemetery there, and there is a yellow ghost spawning there. You can just go there and kill it. Okay, that is one thing I see people get stuck with the most. So yeah, that's it. Again, the rest of the stuff, it's pretty straightforward. You need to just kill some mobs. You need to do some gathering. You need to open some chests, and at the end you need to run dynasty dungeon, etc. I think in the beginning you also need to run one Emrine, but as I said, the whole thing takes only like 3 hours on average. Okay, so don't worry too much about it. Once you reach once you reach the maximum level, and and finish the short MSQ line, you need to start farming. What you need to farm are these. Let's get these stuff. And these stuff are important because you use them for everything. Okay, let me show you an example quickly in Brimstone. Like basically you craft your artifacts using these materials. You craft your trophies using these materials. You craft your heart runes. You craft gems. You craft what else is there? Uh, even the consumables, right? Did I mention consumables? Yeah, you need to use these materials to craft everything. Let me show you one example. I will just show you the artifact box, which is at the arcane shop. Okay. I can't craft one right now. I don't have the materials, but you basically craft this and then open it. You get 3 random artifacts. Okay. This is why I have so many artifacts. And you might be wondering why I'm wearing all these artifacts or how I'm wearing all these artifacts. That is that is the special thing about this server. You can wear unlimited amount of artifacts, right? You got 10 gear slots. You can wear 10 artifacts. That is a good part. So, okay, as I said, we need to farm these. How do we farm these? Let's check that. So I took a note here. There are 5 different types that you need to farm. But you can just use them interchangeably. They are the same thing pretty much when you craft them. Okay, like if you come here, you will see that I can pick any of these 5. Okay, for any of these. So it doesn't matter which ones you have. Ideally, you should be farming all of them. But yeah, this is the mapping. The green one comes from dungeon bosses, the normal dungeons. I think mutations don't work in this case. The yellow one comes from finishing portals or fishing. Okay, both of them are giving you the yellow one. The blue one comes from opening chests. Okay, so at the end game you should just be doing chest runs. Okay, you need to open those elite chests and loot them. And then the purple one comes from gathering. You just chop trees, like the previous season, basically. Okay, you just chop trees, you get the purple ones, and the orange ones are just dropping from normal mobs inside the game. So how would your gameplay look like after you reach 65? You need to go and do Merc Guard chest run. You know why Merc Guard? Because you get chests, right? You get the portals from here. You also kill mobs. So you take care of all these 3 if you do Merc chest runs. Okay, you just need to wait for someone for people to spawn in the recruitment chat to call people for a Merc run, and then you just go there and join them. You need to go there when the portals are up, right? Because portals are not always up. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, that's what else is that? You need to kill the Okay, you need to kill the boss in dungeons. You can just do, I don't know, something simple like Genesis, right? A normal Genesis run, which is something everybody can run. And then you clear it. Okay. Gathering, as I said, you just need to chop trees and you get your materials. The issue right now is these materials have a daily limit. You can only obtain 80 of them per day. Which seems to be intended, but AGS made an announcement recently that this might change, that they are looking into it, as if something is wrong with it, right? So maybe they, remove that daily limit. We don't know yet, but for now, there is a daily limit, and all these uh, actions that you need to take to farm these materials are gonna take you like an hour and a half, maybe every day to maximize the limit, to get 80 units of each of these. uh but if they remove the limit, that's then you can no life it if you really want to. Other than that, what do we need to discuss? Oh, there is one more thing. Wait, let's check this stuff here. So I wanted to show you guys what you do with these. I know I already mentioned some of these, but there are probably stuff that I forgot, so let's go over them again. So you farm these materials again, these 5 different materials that you see here. You can craft perks with it. Okay, the perks are dropping from this. Let's open it. You open one, you get pretty much all the perks. Okay, like you even get hardened crystal. Okay, it's part of it. You get even Sundering Stacks perk. Yo, Jabuka, hello. Sundering Stacks is also here, right? Okay. You get the point being is everything is tied to these special materials. Okay? You get everything from them. You get the artifacts. Again, I already mentioned it. You get rune glasses, you get gems, you get trophies, You get Mount Charms, you get the Artifact Cache, right? You can get the Heart Rune one, consumables, tool one. This drops you the tools, mining tool or skinning knife, etc. Even the even the bags, they're all dropping from this. You can craft these as well. These are giving you non-artifact 725 items. Okay, and you get these for jewelry, armor, and weapon. So this is pretty much the summary. You might be asking what builds I should go for. I got something here, which which a friend made before the servers came out. But since you can run all these artifacts, this can be something like you don't necessarily have to follow this fully. You can't even follow it because some of these items are they have to be crafted. They're not even artifacts, but this can give you some idea. So you should be running Old Crown and Etun Leather Pants, okay? No matter what. These are gonna give you a lot of extra stat points. Other than that, you should be running with Winged Leather Shoes because it's gonna give you 10% damage increase, especially if you are running with a rapier, okay? You can run Nimble Coat, and then this is just a filler piece, heavy gloves. This is a medium build as far as you can tell, and you might be like, hey, like you will never run medium as a DPS build. I know, but the thing is, you really don't want to die. If you die, you lose access to this. You can't get the rewards from this if you die. So maybe running medium is okay. And Aegis doesn't ask you to speedrun these stuff, right? They just ask you to complete it. Even for the M3s, they don't ask you to do it in gold, right? So you can take your time, just make sure not to die, right? So you can run medium DPS. And as I said, this can be something you can run as an idea, okay? You don't have to follow this fully, This is just an example build that is running with Rapier. And yeah, did I forget anything? Did I forget anything? I think I didn't forget anything. Okay, guys, yeah. I will most likely put this on YouTube as well. Hopefully, I was able to explain it well, but we will see.